What if I was to tell you that God exists? Well, as simple as this may sound, but all of creation is proof of God's existence. Genesis 1:1 says, "In the beginning, God, none else, but God created the heavens and the earth." We know that all around us exists the universe. By simple logic, we know that it had to come from something, someone, and somewhere. Something had to have happened suddenly to have a universe like this exist. God has told us that He created the universe. None else but He. Again, He created the universe. And since one of God's characteristics is that He cannot lie, then the universe creation must be proof of God, our Creator. Let's take Thomas Alva Edison as an example for a creator. Thomas was an inventor. He had what he called his invention factory. Nowadays, that invention factory would be what we call a research laboratory. Thomas was working there day and night. Some say he even slept there. Eventually, Thomas had doors on his lab that would open, and when those doors did open, he had what we call an invention that would pop out. Inventions such as light bulbs, cameras, and telephones. Now, we as human beings have something that I like to refer to as a knowledge base. This knowledge base that I refer to as is something that allows us to know what we on the outside know. That's saying we know that Thomas invented light bulbs, cameras, and telephones. We know that. There's proof. We have light bulbs, we have cameras, and we have telephones. Now, let's get back to God. Of course we know these things because they are explained to us through the Holy Scriptures, the purpose of which is to reveal to us God to us, what He is, who He is, and what He has done for us. We accept the Bible without error because we must. If we do not, then what do we know what truth is? And what is not truth? The existence of God is revealed to us through creation and through the Scriptures, and with a little bit of faith, we can all believe He does exist. Another evidence of God's existence is Christ. If Christ doesn't exist, then why are we here? Peter Kreeft once said, "The most compelling evidence for God's creation is Christ." If God does not exist, then Christ was the biggest fool who ever lived. James 1:17 says, "Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above. It cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning." Romans 1:20 also says, "For the invisible things of Him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, were brought forth, or ever thou hast formed from the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting. Thou art God." John 1:1 says, "The Word was with God, and the Word was God." That's saying we know the Bible is another proof of God's existence. Correct? I hope this helps you know who God is and that He exists. This was my persuasive speech for communications class. Thank you.